E aí, salve Brazil. Today we got something a little bit different. This time we have something alongside Splash Wall. And this will be a video in commemoration of the launch event for TOCA UOL that's going down in Sao Paulo at Audio on October 26th. I will be there. This is going to be dope for me. I get to see Marcelo de Dois and also the artist that I will be reacting to today, Bebé Salvego. Now, I know of her as an artist. I've heard quite a few of her songs, and I even followed her on Instagram. The moment I saw her, I said, yo, wait, she looked interested, right? Like, and so I was like, let me go listen to the music, and I rocked with it. But the thing that I noticed was like, man, I couldn't really put a thumb on what the genre is, right? So not only am I going to be reacting to her today, but on October 26th at the launch event for TOCA UOL, I'm going to be able to experience her art, right? And so today we're going to start with that. I'm reacting to 3 songs. Hold on, let's see. We got Assomi, Recado Dado, and De Ponta Cabeça. That's interesting, De Ponta Cabeça, because it's one of those things when you're first learning Portuguese, the teacher points out to you, it means upside down. And it's like, wait, I get why it means that, but that's interesting that that's how you would use that, right? Because the literal translation obviously is something different in English. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. Bebé Salvego, let's go. So we start with the first song, Assomi. I looked it up. Translation, it says to take over or assume. But then I asked somebody and I was like, yo, what does that mean? And they was like, assomi is usually spelled with a U. So is this slang? Is there something I'm missing? Is there a context I don't know about? Y'all let me know in the comments. You know what I mean? This is one of those things where it may be regional or something like that, or a generation thing, or just for this song it was changed. You feel me? But yeah, y'all let me know. Ethereal.
Se afasta de mim, mas por favor não some. Tô projetando planos, talvez demore. Se afasta de mim, mas por favor não some. Tô projetando planos, talvez demore.
Hey, hold up.
Misteriosa intensidade assome.
Yeah.
Tô passando sufoco quando você some. Misteriosa intensidade assome.
Hold up. Before we keep going, I like the setup at the beginning, right? I like that. It's like, hey, don't bounce. You know what I mean? But stay away. Let me work on some things. You remain close. You remain close, but you know what I mean? Let me go work on this. Work on myself, you know what I mean? Work on some things, figure out life, and I'll be back. That's real talk. That's real spinach. I mean, I feel like I can't say everybody has been this way, but like there's been times where a lot of us have felt this way. And then she's like, I'm having a hard time when you bounce. All right, hold on. First, let me say this. Sometimes when I see younger artists, I'm like, oh, they gonna be moving, right? Like there's going to come a time where they blow up. And I kind of get the feeling of this from her. And she has a sound that sounds like it could be like internationally big. And I'm not just saying that, right? This is the type of music that if you were watching some show and they were trying to show a dude and he trying to make a young lady feel comfortable in the house, this would be playing in the background. This sounds like high quality popular music, right? But then when you get into the lyrics, it's dope because when you're talking about within yourself and you in a relationship or something like that, especially if you are you have the confusion, right? Where they still want you, right? But they like, nah, stay close and all that. And then you see her going like, I'm suffering, but I'm loving. Okay, cool. But then by the end of the song, it's like, yo, I'm leaving, right? I did, please, leave me be to try to figure this out. But by the end, she's like, I need to leave, but I'm stuck in my fear. I try to leave, but my fear consumes me, right? Mad of us feel that way. But that's like a part of like, you can't even put an age on it, right? It's something where when you first experience it, it's weird. But even as an adult, sometimes the thinking is like, hey, I need to figure this out. But don't go. But deep down, you kind of already know the answer. Like, you need to move on. But there's that fear there, right? Because you know what you have. You feel me? So, like, the subject matter of the song is the type that resonates with everybody. But also, her voice was dope on there. Like I said, the music sounded ethereal. And then, as I said, this has that sort of sound that I can see this being on, platforms all around the world. You feel me? So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get to that next one. This one I like. This is one that's going on a certain playlist, if you get my drift. Oh yes, y'all know about the certain playlist. You see what I mean? Like, I couldn't pin down what the genre is. You feel me? This don't sound nothing like the last song. Okay. I gotta rewind it. The intro into the beat drop was fire to me. I really like that. Yeah.
Muito vazio, cheio de brilho, mas não esconde o que você é. Te falta o que eu sinto, não adianta filtro. Te falta ideia, isso cê nem quer. Você sabe o que pensar de mim, eu quero que cê pense assim pra te mostrar quem bate, quem é prego. Você quer saber da vida, escuta o que ela te ensina. Você sabe o que pensar de mim, eu quero que cê pense assim pra te mostrar quem bate, quem é prego. Você quer saber da vida, escuta o que ela te ensina.
Okay. Once again, the subject matter, dope, right? Because, like, you know what? I'll get into it in the review. I'll get into it in the review of the song. But so far, I rock with it. That beat is tough, right? Like, I can hear people from, like, 3 or 4 different genres rhyming, singing in some form on that beat. But then also what she's saying, once again, I rock with it. Yeah. Let's go.
Eu quero que cê pense assim pra te mostrar quem bate, quem é prego. Você quer saber da vida, escuta o que ela te ensina. Você sabe o que pensar de mim, eu quero que cê pense assim pra te mostrar quem bate, quem é prego. Você quer saber da vida, escuta o que ela te ensina. Eu te vi, seu olhar já passou por aqui. Não adianta esconder, vazio é sua verdade. Tem medo da fala, estou avisada. Observo quando sua voz engasgada, seu cabelo é seco. Por isso não esqueça os fios, refletem que tem na...
See, I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay, so when I've listened to her before, I had heard her spit. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Let's go. Multi-talented artist.
Já passou por aqui, não adianta esconder, vazio é sua verdade. Tem medo da fala, estou avisada. Observo quando sua voz engasgada, seu cabelo é seco. Por isso não esqueça, os fios refletem que tem na cabeça. Sei quem segue, eu rodeio um zumbido. Me conecto com o meu coletivo, a gente se fala. Todos desviam de sua armadilha, uma falsa bondade movida a pilha. Um dia se acaba, mostra seu rosto e olhar invisível. Lixo eletrônico, estão entupidos, tapando seus tímpanos. Finge que não estão me ouvindo. Não sai de seu mini vácuo, falso brilho, sujeira de trilha por todo lado.
I like that. So the reason I like this song is from the beginning, right before she started rapping, I went, yo, this song sounds like it could be multiple genres, right? And there was a moment where I stopped myself from saying, yo, this sounds like it would feature a rapper on it. And she's like, no need. I got it, right? But yeah, this one was also dope. Like that beat, the music is fire, but then her voice killed it. And then I wasn't expecting her to start spitting like that. Hold on, let's go through the lyrics real quick. Because it seemed like she talking about somebody that everybody already knows about. And they present themselves as one thing. However, she knows what's the truth, right? And she's like, you know what to think of me, and I want you to think like that to show you who's the puncher and who's the nail, which basically is like, so I'm in the position of power. Right? Like you think you're getting one over on me, as we would say in the US, like you're not getting one over on me. I'm allowing you to be who you are, truly show who you are. And at the end of this, I will be the one on top. I'll be the hammer or whatever, not the nail. He's already passed. I saw your gaze. It's already passed by here. There's no point in hiding. It's empty. Your truth is. Yeah, that's like the words coming out of your mouth. She already knows she can't trust it. Yeah. Another dope one. And by the way, I'm not just saying that. Like the moment that beat dropped, I'm like, oh, I'm in for a treat. And as I said, I'm like, oh, like I wasn't expecting her to sing over this. But then she did it. And then I'm thinking, oh, this sounds like a beat for multiple genres. And then she killed it, right? So, hey, let's go ahead and get to that next song. I'm looking forward to this one. Upside Down, De Ponta Cabeça. We'll see what this one is about. It could be about a few things. We'll be talking about upside down, like life getting turned upside down, or you turn me upside down, stuff like that. So we'll see what it means within the context of Brazil. You feel me? Because there's only so many different ways we would use it in the U.S. when it comes to music. And I just realized that the video was.
Eu liguei pra te falar, tô chamando pra me despedir de você com todos os planos. Seu partir não vai sofrer. Seu partir não vai sofrer. Sua distância é melhor em outro canto, porque bem longe de mim me sinto no comando. Mesmo assim me faz sofrer. Mesmo assim me faz sofrer. Perdendo a cabeça nesses dias que só choro. Faltam pensamentos que hoje em dia eu não me importo. Quem anda na noite o sereno já difere. Não me agilizo, não espere que eu espere. Tudo que afasta me atinge, para meu desejo de assumir toda a voz. Presa nessa terra envenenada pela volta de pessoas com seus pontos de partida sem nós. Na foto eu tenho dó, eu sei muito bem que eu ignoro. Me julgam de ingrata, mas só sei porque eu choro.
O que você quer de mim? O que você quer de mim? Por que tu não me deixa ir? Eu sei que dói me ver partir, mas não é pior me ver ficar com a vontade de pular. Me ver se eu conseguir sorrir, se eu conseguir ser eu mesmo e te entregar o mesmo que entregava no começo. Não é, amor, se eu fico preso, só acabo, eu aceito. Nem toda arte é pra ser moldurada, mas toda saudade vai ser superada. Se você já não curte a minha levada, eu não rio mais das suas piadas. O que você quer de mim? O que você quer de mim? O que você quer de mim? Que eu não consigo mais.
Eu liguei pra te falar, tô chamando pra me despedir de você com todos os planos. Seu partir não vai sofrer. Seu partir não vai sofrer. Perdoar eu vou deixar o meu engano. Toma conta do passado, embora com os danos. Agora vou esquecer. Agora vou esquecer. Perdendo a cabeça nesses dias que só choro. Faltam pensamentos que hoje em dia eu não me importo. Quem anda na noite o sereno já difere. Não me agilizo, não espere que eu espere. Vou buscar meu desapego, baby. De ponta cabeça vejo pra que sofrer. Não tem porquê. Sem
Yeah. This is probably my favorite one. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on, wait. Let's listen to it. Let's listen. The songs that I just reacted to just now, right? It sound like high quality breakup music. We need to end this. I don't know how. I don't know when. But as quick as possible. Right? And this one was probably like the ultimate. Because it's the notion that you'd be better for me over there, like away from here. You know what I mean? Hold on. There was a point where, let's see. Yeah, it's like with my peace of mind, I'll go further. It's good. Like without you, I won't be suffering, right? But now this is something everybody has dealt with, where it's like, you know that life would be easier and you wouldn't have to deal with so much grief and headaches if this person wasn't around. And the first couple, it's like she's dealing internally almost with this thought, right? There, the first song, Asomi, she even mentions fear, right? But once you get to this, it's like, nah, it's a rap. I'm good. You can bounce. And what I like I said, this is very modern music, and the rapping on the songs doesn't sound out of place. It doesn't sound like they just tacked it on, right? It doesn't sound like she's like, oh, I'm just going to show off my rapping skills. Sometimes that happens. People are too skilled, but they're not good at sort of creating songs. So every once in a while, it's like, oh, well, here goes the rapping part of the song. That's not how this sounded. It just melds into it, almost to the point where I was getting caught off guard sometimes. Like, oh, she about to start rapping, right? And then Bekai, he killed it. You know what I mean? The flow that he had on there was dope. Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing her in person at Audio in Sao Paulo, October 26th, for the TOCA UOL launch commemoration. You feel me? And so for me, I think it's dope to listen to the younger artists and see how they moving it forward, how they moving the music forward and the art forward while still utilizing, you know, what we had. No, it's not so much that it's like a revolution as much as it's an evolution. You feel me? So when I heard this, I immediately connect because it's the sounds that I like. But then to hear her singing and floating on there and then start flowing, and to the point where she can have a rapper on there and it don't seem out of place as just a feature to be a feature, hey, I think it's dope. So I'm looking forward to seeing her. Hey, shout out to y'all. Shout out to TOCA UOL. And I'll see y'all October 26th in Sao Paulo. Boom.